Hi, everybody. If you missed class today, this is just a little tutorial to show you what you need to do for your homework, okay? But basically what you're going to do if you go into today's class, Monday, you'll notice that there's the Zoom link, there's the read article and complete pyramid, which we're going to talk about in just a second. That's what the homework is. And then there's this Adams packet. Let me talk about that really quickly. First, this is something that's not required. It's optional, but I know that I have several students, as well as I'm this way too, that sometimes I like to write things down. When I take notes, I'd rather do it using paper instead of online. So what we're offering you is this option to print out the packet. The packet's going to be very, very similar to what we do online. But again, it's going to offer you a chance that if you would like to do it on paper and then convert it to online, or do it on paper and then send me a picture, you have that option. So you can either pick out this packet in the very front of the school. There's about 100 copies or so in the very little front vestibule of the office to pick up, okay? Or if you have a printer at home, just click on this and you can print it right from here. But it has all sorts of information and similar worksheets to what we're going to do online. So again, if you're a person that really likes to do stuff on paper first, or you'd like to do it on paper and then send me a picture, that would be okay too. All right, so that's an option for you for this unit, okay? All right, let's talk about what today's work is. So today we're starting a brand new unit. And what we've talked about so far are mostly cells, right? The smallest, tiniest living units of things. But what we're gonna try to talk about today is kind of bridge how cells fits into our entire living world and relate it to what we're going to be talking about. So your assignment today is to read this article where it says Article Pyramid of Life, and then complete the simple graphic organizer. So what I would recommend right now is that you open up the article and that you also open up the Pyramid of Life and have them side by side on your computer. So I'll give you a second to do that. Open up the article Pyramid of Life, which looks like this. And then also open up this little pyramid, and I'll show you exactly what to do in just a second. Okay, so basically what you're going to do today is you're going to read this article, okay? This article is going to give you some basic information about this pyramid. So if you look at this picture, you'll probably see that cell is in this yellow section, right? We've talked about things smaller than cells, organelles, right? This next unit, we're going to talk about the tiniest thing in our universe, which is an atom, okay? But we're also going to look at how do cells build on and by combining together become larger. So how cells become organs, to organ systems, all the way to our giant Earth, which together we call the biosphere. So all you're going to do today is you're going to read each section. So as I scroll down, what I would encourage you to do is just read the section. So I'm going to read it. So it says biosphere. The biosphere includes all of the Earth's biomes, places like deserts, oceans, forests, and plains, and all living organisms within. This includes all areas of the Earth's surface, below the Earth's surface, and in the atmosphere. So biosphere is really our largest living giant structure on Earth, right? Biosphere. If we look at the chart, we notice biosphere includes pretty much everything on Earth, okay? And we're going to work our way up the chart. But basically, after you read a section like I just did here, you're going to take that bolded word and you're going to type it into the graphic organizer. So now I'm going to go to the Pyramid of Life, okay? And I'm going to basically type in biosphere at the bottom, all right? Since this chart is really, really small, if you go up to where it says zoom, so look for the magnifying glass up top, click on the arrow where it says zoom, there'll be an option to zoom in. And I would just do it a couple times. So zoom in, and you'll eventually get to this bottom one. And if you look at, basically, I think there should be an arrow in there on yours. If you look at where the arrow is, you're going to click in where the arrow is, and then you're going to type that word. So we're going to start by typing biosphere. Okay? That's what you're going to do first. After you've typed in biosphere, you're going to then go to the article, read the next section, and fill out part 11. So then you're going to go back to the article and you're going to read what a biome is and read that section, and then take a look at the chart. Oh, here's what a biome is. Then you're going to go to your Pyramid of Life, click on the arrow, and type in biome for number 11. Okay? So that's what you're doing all the way up to the chart. When you get to number 5, we oopsed a little bit, and number 5 is going to include, is going to include tissue and organs. So that's not its one step there. And basically, this is what goes here. So you should not have to make a separate category. It just didn't fit very well. So if you look at, it's tinier, that there's boxes over here. So just look for the arrow by where the number is, and then it'll tell you what it is. So like number 4 should be cells, because that's what comes after tissues and organs. Okay, so as you're going through the article, you're reading a section, and then you're taking that highlighted word and putting it into the pyramid of life. Okay, but basically, you're just kind of, as you're reading the article, you're filling in this pyramid, right? You're kind of just doing the same thing to kind of look at and understand that when we talk about the earth, cells come all the way in here, and then even smaller are atoms, which is our next unit. Okay, so when you're done, you're with the pyramid, it's all filled out, you're then just gonna turn it in and you're done for today. Okay, hope this helps, and please email me with any questions. Have a great day, everybody.